couple of days ago, I made a video about Katie Taylor versus Chantelle Cameron, and was it a robbery? It's got quite popular. 100% clean knockdown.
Switching up on her now. Cameron's going on the back foot.
And there was also another couple of videos around the internet saying the same thing. It turns out that Eddie Hearn is the promoter of both Katie Taylor and Chantelle Cameron. So he's managed to get them to fight each other on one of his promotions. But his plan doesn't really seem fair, because the only one who's going to lose the belts, who could lose the belts, is Chantelle Cameron. His golden girl has always been Katie Taylor. He's pretty obsessed with her. He does everything for her. He gets to fight in Ireland, which that's unusual if you're challenging a champion for the belts. Why should they have to come to your place? So that's pretty wrong, but there we are. There was money involved. It was a great payday, for probably her best payday ever. So she had temptation there, so she agreed to it. Now, Chantelle Cameron's trainer, Jamie Moore, he told her, just agree to the terms, wherever they are. We make sure we get the win. It's such a good payday, you know. You might never get another chance like this. I'll play you the clip.
And then she agreed to every term put to her to make sure that this fight happened. She didn't go against any of them, because I said to her, if you want this fight to happen, just agree to it. And then afterwards, when we win, then you'll have some pulling power.
Basically, that's where the error was. They decided to just agree to everything, where they should have been going through it, being a bit more fussy, because this was a big thing for Eddie Hearn, and they shouldn't have just... It was a mistake, in my opinion, to do that, to just say, just agree to everything. Let's not bother about it all. So it turns out that obviously it was a rematch clause. I can't find any information if it was a two-way rematch clause. So if Katie Taylor had won, would Chantelle Cameron have also had the rematch? I'd expect it to be, because that would have been horrifically unfair. But I couldn't find that information, but it was definitely a rematch, obviously. And it turns out then that the rematch clause, the clause had it, that it had to be back in Dublin.
Next for you, I know that I'm pretty sure Eddie said something in the rematch clause means that it may have to come back to Dublin, Croke Park, etc. On your side of things, I know you want to become a bit of a hometown star now, as you deserve, pound for pound #1.
So that was written in that. It turns out Chantelle Cameron could do nothing about the conditions of the clause, even though she'd won the fight. There was nothing she could do about anything. I'll play you the clip where she's saying that. She says it a few times in different clips.
It's fair enough. She's Katie Taylor. What she's done for women's boxing is amazing, and I'm appreciative of that. But at the same time, it's kind of like, what are you doing with your lightweight belts? You're not defended them for a year now. And why Dublin? Why have I had to come back to Dublin?
The way they were talking after Chantelle Cameron won the fight sounded like they thought they may have a chance of getting the fight in the UK. You know, they thought it may be in Dublin. Like as if they thought they could change things.
Do you think the rematch at lightweight makes sense? Is that a fight as a team that you're interested in as well?
Listen, if it makes money, it makes sense for Shan now. She's like she just said, she's climbed so many mountains to get to this point. Where does she go from here? She has to sort of cement herself now. She should be regarded as the best female fighter in the world now. If we have to fight Katie again, then I think it should be on Chantelle's terms. You know, whether it's at super lightweight or whether it's at lightweight, you know, Chantelle deserves the opportunity to be two-weight world champion.
Chantelle Cameron was hoping she could go down the weight, so because she'd won this one, that she'd now have a chance to beat Katie Taylor, so she could get her belts. She was hoping that, you know, she should be given that right and beating the champion.
I don't think I should keep defending my belts. I'll take their belts now.
So you would fight Katie at lightweight, is that what you're saying?
I'll go down to lightweight.
And again in Ireland, what's the thought process of that? You've come over here and you've won at the end of the day. Would you like your own homecoming fight now?
Oh, I'd love my own homecoming fight. Listen, this whole card was about Katie. I was undisputed champion. I walked in first. Everything was in Katie's favour, so I want my own homecoming. I want to start getting treated with a bit of respect as well.
There's clips of Nigel, one of her coaches, saying she's beaten the best in the world. Now she is the best in the world, which is right.
Katie Taylor was the best female fighter. She's not anymore. That girl sat next to you is the best female fighter by far.
You're talking about the best female fighter in the world, yeah? At the end of the day, what top championship male, world title holder would ever get drawn into this type of situation where they have to go to someone else who's challenging them for their belts to win their championship belts off them, have to go to their country, fight them in their country, and then if they lose, they have to go back to their country a second time. With the second time, there is no rematch clause for them. If they lose their belts the second time, even if they win the first time, there's still no rematch clause. So was there even a rematch clause for the first time? That I don't even know. So, to me, Eddie Hearn here has brought down the state of top women's boxing at the moment, as I see it. And there's a lot of people not happy about what's happened, the way she's been treated. I see it as very unfair. I see it as an injustice, really. She should definitely have not had to have put her belts on the line again for the second fight. Where's the fairness in the world gone? Why were all these conditions so detrimental to her and totally in favour of Katie Taylor? Every single thing. Nothing in the favour of Chantelle Cameron. It's just mind-boggling.
Jamie, how's Chantelle? She's in now, I know. How is she?
Yeah, she's gone back to the hotel now. She's obviously devastated, you can imagine. She just feels like this whole scenario, everything was set up for her to lose. For what I was actually watching, It was a close fight and it could have gone either way. But we was denied a knockdown in the first round, which we should have been.
We did say that on
100% legitimate knockdown, and I begged the referee in the changing rooms.
Before the fight?
Before the fight, I said, please, last time she got away with holding a lot. My fighter's best work's up close. Please, don't let her hold this the way she did last time, this time. And he allowed it to go on worse this time than it was last time. So I'm gutted for her because she was so frustrated by the fourth and fifth round because she was holding that much. And from watching what I watched, I know if Chantelle was allowed to do the work she can do on the inside, it would have been a different result. But from what I watched, it was a close fight. She's devastated, really devastated, because she wanted to prove that, or she felt like this was all set up for her to lose, and she wanted to prove wrong and step one up again, and it's not happened. So she's gutted.
Okay.
From what I've worked out, it seems to all point to Eddie Hearn. Maybe I'm wrong. If anyone can know any more information about it and show me I'm wrong, because I could be completely wrong about it. Can you write in the comments and let me know? And if you like the video, like and subscribe. And if you want to check the video I made 2 days ago, was it a robbery? It's a lot of different viewpoints in the comments. I'm not sure whether it was a complete robbery or whether it was just a really bad referee, but I'm sure they could have picked a much better British referee, so why did they pick him? If they such an important fight, they should have been doing their homework on the guy and found out if he's any good or not. I don't know. A lot of theories about it, conspiracy theories, and I don't know whether that could be true or not. But it does seem a bit dodgy. Everything about it all seems a bit dodgy, to be honest. And At the end of the day, as soon as the fight's over, Eddie Hearn's looking absolutely delighted and he's straight on about the trilogy in Croke Park, back to Dublin again, Croke Park this time. Never seen nothing like it.
And I'll tell you something now, and I know we say a lot, but for everybody out there, everybody in Ireland, the Irish government, Croke Park has to happen. It has to happen. She's done everything for the sport. She's done everything for this country. She deserves it more than anyone. Next spring, summer, we will create an event you will never forget. I tell you what, we're so proud. Thank you so much for getting behind her over these years.
To sort of do a little bit, another video about it. Like and subscribe if you like it. Thanks for watching. Bye.
How about a trilogy? Now, it's 1-1 now. You've heard the atmosphere in this arena. We've done 3 arena twice.
Let's get the trilogy in Croke Park.